Hey, I'm Decathlon Gamer, and this is The Road to the Record, where I work to achieve mastery of 10 games in a hunt for the best score of the Decathlon. If you like what you see, remember to hit that like button. You want to see more? Hit subscribe. Let the games begin. This is Pro Cycling Manager 2019, Pro Cyclist Classics Rider, episode number 3. We've got a prologue, a little bit of a hill stage. That'll be a small group finish. Sprint finish. And a small-ish group hill stage finish on this one. Let's go ahead and get started. This race is the who's who of cycling, or at least from Continental Pro, with a good representation of World Tour teams and riders. I do at least come into it with a +2 on the race day condition. It is only 10K, mostly prologue, so that favors me a little bit better. 67 today on that rating. I shouldn't be too terrible with this, but it certainly won't be an easy ride by any means, as I'm going to be well off the pace. So Grossschartner is currently on top at 12 minutes. We're going to take just a very, very brief look here. So we've got Direct Energy, Lotto Sudal, AG2R, Ineos, Groupama FDJ, Bora Hansgrohe, Vital Concept, Delco Marseille, Team Dimension Data, 1-2 Group Gobert, Cofidis, Arkea Samsic, Caja Rural, all here. So that is absolutely kind of the elite Continental Pro and or above status that we are facing today. A little bit deficit here, so backing off slightly, but I should be able to make it coming up on the 1K banner. I was 37th, just 15 seconds off the pace at that first time check, and I'm just about leveling off, so I think I'll just kind of squeeze in 99, and good. Okay, well, 49th, 46 seconds. You can see others were able to step it up a little bit more. That's certainly not a good run, but all things considering, with a 62 natural rating for prologue, a 59 time trial rating, 68 on the flat, that's just, yeah. Well, the 68 flat doesn't matter here because your prologue time trial rating replaces it, but resistance is low. All of that considered, we did okay. Hopefully that drops us out of any sort of contention. It looks like I'm actually a good 30-something places ahead of anybody else on my team at the moment. We're going to go ahead and wrap this up. It doesn't matter so much who wins. I'll give you that update as we start stage number 2. Stage 2, team told me to get in the break, so here I am. 9 riders. We're about a minute 20 clear right now, starting to pull away from the field. We're only a handful of kilometers in. It's a pretty short stage, though, just 96K to go to the end. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4 Cat 2 climbs and 2 Cat 1 climbs, a couple sprints in between. I'll do what I can, see if I can get some points on these climbs. Group of 9 here. It is almost entirely Continental Pro riders or Continental riders here in this breakaway. So I should be on a relatively equal footing with a lot of them. I haven't really looked too closely. Berhane is here, the Eritrean rider for Dimension Data. Or, no, Bora, wait. Oh, there it is. Cofidis. That's right. It's Cofidis. He's in the Tour de France right now. I'd say he's probably the big name in the group. We've already lost one rider here. So one rider has gotten themselves dropped. 2.5K to go to the top of this one. It's just Cat 2. I don't want to attack it too hard. I don't have a lot of energy. But I'll try to get into, how many spots? 5 placings. Alright, looks like we're starting to see the acceleration here. Nope. I'm outside of the placings on this one. We are down to 7 riders now, and the field is actually chasing pretty hard, surprisingly. We still only have a minute 25 over the peloton, so they are not giving us much space, which is surprising. The favorite here is... Oh, I have no energy left. Romain Bardet. So Bardet is the race favorite. He's not in the breakaway. He is in the peloton, but all of a sudden there are 3 riders away, and my group of 4 are just hanging on. We've all been dropped. The strong 3 riders have already pulled away from us. We do have a minute over the field, and our gap right now is holding, so maybe, just maybe, we will recover and get back with them. This is what happens very, very early on, is when you're weak, you're weak. And it's hard to stay in these groups, especially in these higher level races. I am not picking up kilometers right now because I am not in the front break. So I'm really going to need to get back up there as this guy... Let's see if I can get back with those 2. There's the field. Okay, I'm going to recover and see if I can get back in there. There's only 3 riders. They're all split up. If we're lucky, they'll catch that front group, and then I can try again to break away. Either way, I've at least met some of the objective, and actually my team is just crumbling right now and falling apart here. So the fact that I'm even in the peloton at all right now seems to be an accomplishment, as just Shupa and Monk are all that is left up here. So hopefully I can actually recover here. This descent is going to help with that a little bit, but only a little. See, I'm recovering a lot faster than Shupa and Monk, as I have decent downhill rating. Okay, halfway recovered. We're on to another category 2. It's only 1 rider off the front. He's only got 40 seconds. So it certainly is possible that he could be caught, but at a 75, I'm still struggling. 81. I can't keep pace. I'm that bad of a climber. Mountain rating is only a 62. I need to use my hills rating a little bit. Okay, just about to get over the top here. Hopefully the group doesn't leave me behind in that short... It did. That short little bit over the top was just 50 meters too far. I'm already the last one in the team. I am on that -2. My resistance just at 57 today. Peloton, I'm back in it. We've got 44 riders here in the peloton. Back off for a while and cool down, cool my jets, grab some water here from the back of the group. 18 more riders coming back at us, but none of my teammates are in there, so now it's at 62. And then we're about to go uphill again onto the Cat 1s. This would be that time where I would love to get into and form a break, and actually the field is down a little bit, so let's see if maybe I can work my way up. I'm just so slow on the hills. Gotta rephrase that. Slow climbing. Your mountain and hill rating are not what they seem in this game if you're not aware of this already. I do have a tutorial on rider attributes, and if you're not too sure what they all mean, definitely check that out. But mountains and hills are kind of deceiving, and they have been for the last about 5-6 years in this game. They're both the same thing with one exception. And it is not about how steep it is and how good you are at super steep or not, as I get dropped again not long before the top, about 1K before the top this time. Alright, we'll try to sit on with this group. Hopefully we don't get dropped. We're not quite over the top, and there's not much of a descent this time, so it's going to be difficult to recover. I am going to back off, though, and see if I can recover some.
So this is the last
There we
third
go.
of the race. Anyone who is gunning for victory has got to make a move fairly soon.
Now, on a regular stage, not time trial, regular stage, anything between -3 degrees and +3 degrees is 100% flat rating. Between 3 and 5 degrees is going to use a combination going from 100% at 3 being flat. 5 is going to give you 100% the other way. Everything else in between, swinging between them, like I said, of your either climbing or downhill. So negative, obviously, downhill. Positive is going to be either the mountains or hills, your two climbing attributes. Now, from there, your mountain rating is based on effort. Your hills rating, based on effort. It has nothing to do with how steep it is. Between 3 and 5, of course, you're mixing that with your hills rating, with your flat rating. But over 5%, it's 100% either mountains or hills. Now, the way it designates between those two on which one it's going to use is the effort level that you are using. So, anything up to 85 is mountains. It's your steady pace. It's your climbing pace.
15 kilometers to the finish line.
95 and above is your hills rating. It's your attack pace. 85 to 95, just like that 3 to 5 degree thing. 85 to 95 is your combination of it's your split in between. So 85 being 100% mountains, 95 being 100% hills, 90 is a 50-50 split. So it's how fast you go while climbing. Now, how fast you go while climbing does vary based on the degree of the climb. Wow, see, I blew up this time and fell back real quick. I should have just kept my pace like I did last time and get dropped from the group. Anyway, I'm still well ahead of my teammates right now, 2.5 minutes. But sprint finish is definitely coming. I'll be well off back, and we'll see how things are for the next stage. Anyway, so my mountains rating is very low. So if I'm just cruising along, which technically I'm just cruising along now because I have no resistance left, I'm slow because, well, A, I have no energy, and B, I have a 62 rating for climbing. So I'm getting passed by a lot of guys right now. When I attack hard, if I'm hitting 90 plus, if I'm going 95, I'm way faster. Much, much faster as a rider because my hills rating is a lot higher. The unfortunate thing for me is that my resistance is so low. When you put in increased effort, you're going to use energy more quickly. So even though I'm riding faster, I'm going to run out of energy more quickly. And because my resistance rating is low, well, I suck. I could go fast for moments, but I can't stay there for long. So I'm really stuck because if I go slower and try to keep my energy, it's not going to matter because I'm just going to cruise in. There's no reason to attack these guys. We're so far down the order. Maurice takes the win. Castro Viejo took third. He took second in the last stage, by the way, 1 second down, so that'll move him into the race lead. Grossschartner ended up about 4th or 5th at the end. He was in the lead when we cut out last time, and it was Campenarts who ended up winning the stage. That was stage 1, the prologue. So it'll be Castro Viejo in the lead now, unless Maurice was within 6 seconds of Castro Viejo, which I didn't see him in the standings at all. Doesn't mean he wasn't there. Anyway, for me, I need that mountains rating up a bit. I need that resistance rating up a bit if I'm going to be competitive. Longer stages, especially the long classics, if I'm going to get good at like a Liège-Bastogne-Liège, I'm going to need that stamina rating up as well. But that one only applies for longer stages, 160 plus kilometers. Well, this is going to drop me way down the order, 68th here. I was the highest placed for my team in stage number 1 as well, and again here in stage number 2. But there is no team leader here, as myself and everyone else in the team is way behind the overall. I actually wouldn't be very surprised if we were actually in last place as a team. Almost, not quite. Just about 18th. Yeah, so there you go. Castroviejo by a full half minute over Grossschartner. Maurice there in 5th, so he did not do too well in the first prologue. Campenarts loses time. He's a minute down. Surprised Gegenhardt didn't get higher. Poor evaluation, so I only gained 1 point because I wasn't able to stay up there for very long at all. But we might try again here on stage number 3. I think stage 3 is the sprint stage, while stage 4 is the other hills one. Yes, that is correct. So it could and should be a little bit easier to stay up this time. And with a Category 1 climb right off the bat and 16 points, if I'm lucky and placed to the front, I could immediately get out there and attack and maybe, just maybe, get far enough away to go get that first one. It used to be much, much easier, but the AI is so much improved in how it used to be, compared to how it used to be. At the start of a stage, if you attacked right off the bat, you could get out on your own and be there for 30, 50 kilometers, or the entire stage, at least, until you're caught as a solo breakaway. It's a lot harder to do these days. Maurice Gaudu, Bonifacio favorites for the sprint. Let's see, what is that roll today? Everybody on team was a Baradeur. Last time I was just the only one who got away. $110K in the break, and I'm halfway through the field. So unless other teams are holding up for a little while, this could be a little bit challenging to get away. And even though there's technically more width on the road, it's not letting me use it. Yeah, I'm as far right as I can get. So there's some space, and I'm still out front. But you can see there's others ready to attack now. Rabeck, Mason. That's 3 of us getting away. There's 1 more coming off the front. Go ahead and already slow up now. Boy, that used my energy so fast. I barely even pedaled away. Mason's still attacking. Not sure why. That's 6 together. There's at least 3 coming at us. Not recovering resistance right now, so that's a little bit worrying. But we're already on that first climb. Already into the steeper slopes. $1K to go to the top. None of us are really in a position to attack, so I'm just going to try to ride my 99 and see if I can be up the order a little bit here, and then I'll back off as soon as we get over the top, and yes, first over the top. That is some very valuable points there, but of course there's a lot of points already out there. A lot of climbs in that last stage. So there's 3 of us, there's 4 chasing, the others have all been reeled in by the peloton already. We are just over a minute ahead right now, and I'm going to need to lay on here. Luckily that downhill came, and I've already recovered a fair bit. Field still staying close though. We've only picked up about 6 seconds over the peloton, and we're about to do some climbing again.
The pack is increasing its work rate. Some teams can't be happy with the breakaway.
110K is going to be hard to come by. How far are we? 10. We've got 100 to go, so down to the last 40K is the target. That's an awfully long period of time, and there's still riders trying to attack right now as those 3 chasing us are caught in that no man's land, and others are trying to join them apparently, and that's definitely not good for our chances. We have opened up another 40 seconds or so. I'd actually prefer those 3 to get caught and just let it be the 3 of us away. For one thing, I'll pick up
A couple of teams have set themselves up as pacemakers
points no matter what in that case.
Anybody in the breakaway group.
And the field won't chase too hard theoretically if there's only 3 of us away. And I'll have a real good chance of actually making the 110K this time. So we're over 2 minutes ahead of the peloton now. The chase group is still just 1 minute behind us, and they've opened up their gap over the peloton from 30 seconds to 1:15, but they're not gaining on us. So I don't know.
The breakaway is not to everybody's liking. The peloton has significantly increased its speed.
Really, what's going on? Let's see. That's the peloton. That's the peloton. So no, I don't have a view of those 3 riders to even see. It's the easy way. Johan Alfredo of Wanted Group Gobert, Cesar Veloso, and
They're moving along at a
Madsen.
You've just got to hang on. A courageous rider is looking to break away.
Hurl, let's go ahead and use and observe on you. We at least got 25 here. Haskins will use our next one there, and that's the sprint point. None of us even contesting it. Luckily for me, I guess, I'm on the front. Pace coming out of the group. No wonder I'm still on the front. That's going to allow those 3 to catch us. Peloton's 3 minutes back. Somebody else did attack off the front. So just like that, this group brings us in. 6 riders together now. Not a big fan of that, but the others weren't going to put in any work. Guess we got to kind of let them in. Right now, nobody is working. What the heck?
Teammates of those in the breakaway are not going to make an effort. It's up to the other teams to get their fingers out.
There we go. Now we're starting to pick it up a little bit. The rider in between into Marquis. Oh, and he's already almost caught us. Boy, he bridged that gap pretty quick. Well, we're going super slow. Bet he's got to be a bit tired. Alright, so now we're at 7. 3.5 minutes is the lead. That's definitely going to be the break. Nobody else is going to take off from there. The field is really sitting up, though. I mean, we are barely moving. And they're holding the gap at 3.5 minutes, so everybody's sitting easy right now. We've got that Category 1 climb coming up again, and then again with another. It's the same climb. Actually, here's the finish line. Can we win the stage? Can we win the stage? No, not even a bell lap. There's another lap to go. And then actually we ride off on the flat from there. That's funny though when you see riders do that, when you see them get a bell lap, or even prior to a bell lap, sprint for the line and then celebrate like they've won the stage. It's pretty hilarious to me. This is driving me nuts though. There's like no pace here. We're going to speed things up. It's 105K to go. Just thinking about grabbing water, but we'll get it over the top. We have 3.5K to go to the top. I would like the points here.
Some teams can't be happy with the breakaway.
2K to go. I'm thinking about attacking these guys early, so I'm going to start moving forward. 1.5. Oh, I'm not the only one attacking it. There's at least 4 of us going for it. I'm better at hills though, so this is my time. This sprint. Sprint again. Come on, come on, come on. Get a few more points. There we go. Got third over the top. It's going to move me up 8 more points. 24 now. Wow, all 7 back together already. Quickly recovered here. It's a good thing. There's just not much pace, so it's a lot easier to recover. Go back into the overhead. And that's 50% of objectives, so we'll already having a better day than we did on stage number 2. Just cruising downhill. Let's go ahead and grab that water. I'll still need to get water one more time. But with the 3.5 minute lead holding steady, no reason to think that I won't get at least 75%. 100% don't know. They are starting to come back at us a little bit, so the pace just starting to quicken slightly. We've pulled back a minute already. We really need to speed up a little bit here, guys. Oh, now they decide to speed up, and now we're starting to push. And now we back off again, and now we speed up. Okay, we went through another sprint point there. Was not worried about that. It's the mountain points that I'm more interested in. Now we are definitely pushing to try to keep that gap. We did pull out another 20-25 seconds on the peloton, and there's the 75% of objective that we wanted. And there we go. On to the last lap. That was the bell lap this time, and we're hitting the climb. Let's go ahead and get ourselves organized through this one. It's going to be a little bit harder to get away this time. Just under 3K to go to the top, and you can see we have a lot more pace. Guys not working together right now.
Some team managers mustn't appreciate the fact that there is a breakaway, given that the pack is
get dropped. Come on. Every single one of us is attacking it. Ooh, okay. A lot of them are done in, and I'm still working my way up here. But I'm just about out of energy. Just shy of the top. Get some points? No. I think I just missed out. Oh, I did. There was enough points. So I'm up to 30 now. Grabbed 6 points. Last climb of the day. Still well out of it, but if there's another breakaway tomorrow, and I'm able to get in it, you know. We are in recovery mode a little bit. And that lead went out
really hot,
almost 4 minutes again.
See too many attacks. The pace is so high that a few riders are going to be very sore at the end of the day. This is the last third of the race. The team leaders have their minds fixed on today's goal.
Got about 10K left to go, I think, to get 100%. Yeah, 13. Bit more tired now, though. But the whole field just accelerated really hard. Just saw my entire team have their red bars and yellow bars diminish very quickly there. Get water that last time here. Won't need it again the rest of the day. Leads down to just over 2 minutes. And we'll be coming up on that 100% marker here very soon. So we'll call this a good day. Anticipate any attacks in the group until the lead gets down to about a minute. So we'll just kind of hold on for now. 1K to go. Should see that popping up here in just a moment. There it is, 100% breakaway objective. Down to a minute 30, and the peloton actually falling apart while chasing us. There's only 18 riders left in it at the moment, but Seeing a little bit of yo-yoing going on there, so it's up to 34. My entire team is part of the group off the back, though. The 71 riders giving chase. And we've still got a minute and a half lead, so... the last little climb of the day is right now. I better focus on it just in case. And that's it. We're over the top. Oof. There's the motorbike I'm looking for. Alright, so minute 18. The group given chase, though, is getting smaller and smaller. It's just 46 riders. And I'm actually hanging in there all right. So this is really surprising. I have a feeling we are going to get caught. Oh, hey. There you go. Last lap is done. But, of course, we're going to come back here. But instead of turning... Well, we do turn left, but we've got to be going straight on instead of turning right and going up the hill. That must be what it is. Yeah, there you go. Normally we've been turning right there and going up the hill. Here we're just looping around and coming back through. And then I think we came down the hill there and went straight on, and then there's the finish. Yeah, so we're just going to loop around here. So Antamarchi is attacking. We got 2 riders now off the front. I'm in the second group on the road. Let me go ahead and focus on my team. I'm not worried about these breakaways or chasing them. Oh, poor Downey.
What's going on? Several riders are
Whew, a lot of guys. Big crash. So those 2 riders still away. They've got 10 seconds on us. We've still got a minute and a half over the peloton. There's a chance. There is a definite chance that we could hang on here today. It's a minute 56. It's opening up. I think they're going to let us go. 205, 208.
Only 10 kilometers left.
Oh. Okay, we're looking at a top 7 today. Can go for a win. Let me do something here real quick. Alfredo is... Yeah, that's trouble for me. He's a sprinter. Just know that. Antamarchi has been the aggressive one. So he's probably the stronger rider. Ooh, he is out of energy, though, after his little attack. This would be the time to leave him behind. Cesar Velasco has been apparently one of the stronger ones. He's pretty tired, but I don't know enough. Alfredo, same. I don't know enough about him either. A little attack here, though, could really... do in that last guy. Just a little attack. I'm not going to attack long. I just want to just force the hand a little bit. Ease up, ease up, ease up. I'm lapping pawns here. Ghosted him. Okay, they've already caught back up to me. Let's sit on, recover. It's 2:21. 3K to go. Should have used my gel already. I didn't see that I was down to that last little bit. Okay, I've recovered now. 1.7.
And the final sprint is off. Who's going to be the first to the line today?
1.3. It's not time to sprint yet. There we go. 800 meters. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Can I get top 2 at least? Can I get top 2? No, third. I think Payskin's got it. Antamarchi, really? No energy, and he still took it. I do get third, though. Third place. All right. That is a fantastic result. I'm no sprinter. I am no sprinter. I didn't expect to win that, but that was awesome. We ended up getting far enough away, staying far enough away, that the field ended up realizing they weren't going to catch us. So they sat up a little bit. We left just one man behind. And Johan Alfredo, who was the best sprinter of all, only managed 6th. So he clearly didn't have the energy. Antamarchi, I don't know how he did what he did at the end of that, because his yellow bar, his resistance was down to nothing. He just must have been that much stronger of a rider. I mean, it's a name I know. Not well, but it's a name I know. I thought for sure Alfredo was going to take that easily. Martin Madsen could have competed for it, but Alfredo must have been really tired. Really tired. Best of the rest today was Navardowskis over Drucker and Bonifacio Maurice. They're behind him. Sander Armby is here. Tish Banut, Arthur Vicho. Plenty of big names in this race. Ben King, Ian Stannard. And Decathlon Gamer in third place. That's right. With my first minor stage placing, I end up picking up 60 points. And that's enough to not only push me into level 3, but well into level 3. I only needed 6 points to level up at that point anyway. So we have some points to spend here. We also get a very strong evaluation for the stage and the result of the stage. So manager satisfaction comes up quite a bit. We add another 23 points, and we are halfway to our next level already. But first off, we have a skill point and evolution of attributes. Now, puncher would be an obvious way to go. Improves my flat rating, improves my hills by a couple, but it doesn't improve my mountain at all. Stamina definitely coming up, resistance a little bit. Don't care about recovery at all, that's fine. Baradeur getting better, that's good for the breakaways. So puncher, definite option. Cobble goes up 2, that's what I want. Classics, that goes up 4. That's definitely something I want as well. We're seeing the same evolution here. Let's see, what's the difference? 1 point of hills versus 2 point of cobbles. I'd rather have 2 points of cobbles, so we're leaning towards that right now. Wow, hello. Classics and Baradeur, the exact same changes, right? Whoa, stage races. We're seeing everything but flat improve. Mountain goes up 1, hills goes up. Cobbles goes up 2. Getting a little bit of sprint. I don't care about the recovery. Resistance only goes up 1, but that was what it was going to be anyway, wasn't it? Downhill goes up 1. Mountain goes up 1. Flat doesn't go up, though. I want that flat going up. Don't care about time trial. So it looks like Northern Classics is going to be the one to go for this time. Flat getting a little bit better. Big improvement in cobbles. Hills a little bit better. A little better in the sprint. Love that the Baradeur goes up. That actually doesn't matter at all for my rating. At all. But the stamina, the resistance are big. Alright, so we have our second level now. Could of course go for the fitness peak. I could go for the training so we could maintain a high level of fitness throughout the year. Or that attentiveness, gain more XP every month. It's only 5 points, but 5 points a month for your entire career. That adds up to being a lot of points. It really does. And again, I think I said this in one of the first 2 episodes, but if you don't level this one up early, every month that goes by that you don't have, because each one of these comes out to be 5 points, at least when you're on Grand Champion potential. Less so if you're on the lower categories. The difference, right? Every month that goes by, you're losing those points permanently throughout your career. So every level you skip and don't level that up, it just becomes less and less valuable. I don't feel like I want to waste points on that, but I feel like I need to. Let's do it. Let's do it. Alright, well, we entered as a 69. We'll see how we are on the next day. If that has has that pushed us up to a 70 average yet? Could be. We're certainly emerging as Rider Type B in the Northern Classics. And we'll see if Stage 4, if I'm given the same role of Baradeur. I would imagine that's the case, as we're still the entire team well outside of the standings. Bit of a poor performance by my team as a whole, though, because they've all been given the assignment of Baradeur. I'm the only one who's made it into a break. I've been the highest placed rider on my team on all 3 stages. So we head into the final stage, and yes, my average has jumped to a 71 now. Meaning I'm becoming a respectable rider. It's cold and cloudy. My recovery is low. Moved up to 43rd. Just a few climbs, all towards the end on this one, so it's going to be a difficult breakaway to be a part of because the field's going to be chasing by time there's something to do. This is all over the flat. Hopefully they would allow us to get out to a decent break. If that's the case, if I make it into it. Ooh, hey. Gate was the highest rated rider. I've overtaken him. It's a lot of text on their jersey. Delco Marseille, for that matter, has a bit too. 3 major sponsors on the chest, a couple around the neck. Castroviejo has a 34-second lead in this race. It's going to be difficult to take that off of him with these kind of climbs. This is not a full sprint. There's definitely going to be sprinters dropped, but I would imagine there's going to still be some sprinters left. Maurice, for one, should be able to get over those climbs. He's a pretty decent climber and a decent sprinter. So when you put those 2 factors together, it's his kind of stage. But Castroviejo, Gross-Schartner should both have good days. They'll be fine. I think they'll both be in the final group. So don't expect any changes in the overall. But who could take the stage? That's a different matter. Could it be the break again? That was awesome. I'm very happy with the field for sitting up and letting us have that one.
The route is fairly hilly, so there should be plenty of action.
We did that with only a 3.5 minute lead. Usually it's the long ones. Points classification. I'm 7th with 22 points in that one. I'm closer in the mountains, but okay. After taking 3rd on that stage. $14 points out of it to Castroviejo, who shouldn't be contesting at the end, meaning there's actually a decent chance. Okay, I'm 20 seconds off the front, but they are chasing me down right now. Hopefully it's just that these riders are, they're fighting to get off the front is all. There we go, 3 riders now, Lecounf and Combo. And Wale. Wale's a really good rider. Lecounf is pretty good in a break. 5 more riders coming at us. Oh yeah, we're already a minute and a half ahead, so I've effectively made it into the break today with a race strategy of trying to score points. It's going to be an awkward one to evaluate. Not sure how many groups there are spread out.
And he sprints away in
There you
attack.
go. It's 10 riders in total. Shupa is the 10th coming off the front, trying to get into the break. He's a little bit far behind, though. He's only 10 seconds ahead of the peloton right now. 2 minutes behind.
The lead rider is now more than 2 minutes ahead of the peloton.
Guess I could sit up and let him get closer, though, right?
Be happy with the breakaway.
Oh, there you go. He's starting to open a gap. 40 seconds now. Already just 6K to that sprint point that I'm supposed to contest. It's worth 6 points. $5K. Fifth rider joined us. Chaminade. 16 seconds. 4 riders behind us. Shupa was reeled back in, so it's just 9 off the front. 3K. Two and a half. 2K. Squeeze forward here.
Is being cut back. Some team
Squeeze
managers
forward.
must appreciate
Little
the
more,
fact
little
that
more.
breakaway,
Sprint.
even as the pack has increased
Get out of there. Get out of there. Sprint, sprint, sprint. Got it. 6 points. Moves me up to 5th place. And just 8 points behind Castro Viejo. And Demarqui, Madsen, Maurice is the one to watch out for. He's got 30 points. And there's only one more sprint point, and it's pretty late on to get those 6 points. Not sure that's going to be enough. Because I'll also need to finish at the end of the stage. If that was it, and then I sit up, maybe that's not a bad idea. Sit up now, fall back to the peloton, save my energy, and then go for it at the end of the stage. At 28, so I'm 8 points behind. No. I think I've got to stay in the break and hope we can do something. But I'm going to hope we can do something a little bit faster here. Times 8 speed. Which is a danger to play in, but I'm out of time for this episode. Didn't expect to have anything going on here. Okay, we're up to 9. One more rider trying to join us. It's quite the gap for them to be bridging. We are 3 minutes ahead. Just realized that I'm not on relay. Let's go ahead and fix that. Shupa made it! We're up to 11. So second chance, second attempt by Shupa. And he joins the group. $120 kilometers to go. No kilometer measurement today, just that points classification. Made good progress there. We've got a long, long ways to go until we get to that other sprint point. So we're going to look for a quick pause if things drastically change tempo-wise. Otherwise, I'll just hold steady for quite a while here. With my resistance rating a little bit higher now, my stamina rating higher now, my flat rating higher now, this is all a little bit easier. There you go, sudden acceleration, sudden acceleration. Sure I don't get dropped. Go down to times 2 speed here. I've got a 2.5 minute lead over the field. Slowed back down somewhat. Yeah, not really. And we're past halfway point, so I think this is just that marker where the field has decided they want to close us down, so they are giving a little bit of chase. This category 2 could be dangerous for me.
A couple of teams have set themselves up as pacemakers for the pack. They obviously don't have anybody in the breakaway group.
After the success on the last stage, I do have that +1 race day condition. That's certainly going to help. But I'm still, even with that, a 64 mountains. So this category 2 could really, really hurt me a lot. We're sitting on an 81 effort level, which means it's all mountains. It's not hills for me.
They really are moving. The pack can't get strung out too far, or it's going to start breaking up.
Let's get down there for this one, because I'm very much worried about this climb. I'll stay on that ×2 for now, but hopefully the group continues to work together and not attack the climb. I'd love to attack the climb because I'm 6th in the mountains, but we'll save it for the points classification.
Some teams can't be happy with the
Okay,
breakaway.
let's slow this down. .2 to the top. Shupa, hey, thanks, dude. Working for me. Not attacking, just little increased effort. That actually moved me into 4th place, just 6 points down now. So I've actually got a really good chance in the climbers classification too. There's only 2 climbs left. We still have 2 minutes over the field. And it turns out that Shupa is working for me. So the team's got a little faith that I can compete for points, both mountains and green jersey wise. And the mountains one, I've got a real shot. Got a real shot at winning that. I feel like I should have done more on that, on the top of that climb. One placement higher, and I'd only be just a few points off the top. Okay, we've got another one coming up here in just a moment. We did lose 1 rider, so we're down to 10 now. And we still have 2 minutes over the field as well. Ooh, Bonifazio has fallen. That's bad for them. Alright, we are already just 3K from the top. I think I'm going to try to get a lead out here by Shupa. And I'm just going to follow. See how that goes. Come on, Shupa. Find some space here. Find some space. Get to the front. $1K to go to the top. Relax. Attack. Relax. Got the points. I'm tied for the best climbers competition. I only need 1 point over the top of the next climb, which means top 5 placing. Meanwhile, I've still got to contest that sprint as well. The peloton is down to 22 riders, and they are still 2 minutes behind. 17 riders, still 2 minutes behind. It's coming back together. It's yo-yoing. But the big news here is that they're still 2 minutes behind. We've got a chance again today to potentially win this stage. And if we do that, I could win this points classification and this mountains classification. Excuse me, regardless of whether I win the stage or not. We still have 10 riders. The lead's down to 1:40 though. They are catching up to us pretty quick. So I won't put all my eggs in that basket yet, but I think we can hold on for this sprint coming up. It's 6K. I should reset relay. You're on auto, aren't you? Yeah. Vipin's trying to attack.
There's an attack in the group at the front.
As the field gets a lot closer to us. Not chasing Lipins. It's just 2.5K to the sprint point. And I think there's a good chance that I'll overcome him here. I'm already almost to the front. Little uphill on this sprint point. 1.2K to go. Can you go around here, please? First over the top. I need to recover quick. 2 points. 2 points off the points classification. Recovering very quickly on this descent. Sharnet key with me. The other 8 riders just 10 seconds behind. 5 seconds. Okay, back together. 17 riders are all that there is behind us giving chase, and they are 1.5 minutes down. How far do we have to go? 6K to the top here. 6K to the top. And I am well within range. Attack! 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 Come on, Shupa. Come on, Shupa.
He's trying to give his pals the slip.
Come on, Shupa. It's 5K to go to the top, so we need to close this gap. Okay. 4K to go to the top. Let's go 88 here. 3 riders chasing 3 riders. The peloton has nearly caught us. Shupa nearly out. 3K to go to the top and just 13 seconds behind those guys. 9 seconds behind those guys. Caught him. 1.8K. I don't have a lot of energy here. 1K to go to the top. Oh, it's going to run out. It's going to run out. No, 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 no. Shupa. Stop. Like, stand still. At least let me get third. Ah, too late. How many points did I need? I got 4 points. Back to auto. I got 4 points. That was enough. That was enough. That's right, I was tied. So, I got the mountain climbers jersey. I got the mountain climbers jersey. We have the last 4 left. The peloton only has 12 riders, and they are 15 seconds behind us. They will catch us before the end. However, could I be in the final group of 16? Who all is there? Maurice is there. He's probably going to take the points jersey away. Castro Viejo is there. Etamarki is there. So I got the mountain climbers jersey. That's big. That's big. 20 seconds. The gap's opening back up. Peloton is fighting amongst themselves. One rider breaking away. He's already caught us. Perez, just like that. He reached us real fast. Into the group. 16 seconds. It's opening back up. Shupa's still here, so I do have a little bit of protection. But it's 8K to go. It's only 8 seconds. They will catch us. But will we have at least a little advantage? 7K. There it is. Peloton catch us with 6.7K left in this race. 38 riders to contest. I will do what I can. I've got Shupa.
The riders are entering the last 5 kilometers of the
5K. Little uphill here. Come on, Shupa. Come on, Shupa. Get us into this good, strong spot. It's downhill to the finish. Downhill to the finish. Come on, Shupa. Come on, Shupa. We are off the front right now. We are off the front. Can you get me to Perez and Bardet? Can you get me to Perez and Bardet? He's kind of still helping me out. 1K, 1K, 1K. Sprint! Sprint! Come on! No, second. We're going to get second. Yes! Anthony Perez, Decathlon Gamer. And we just beat Bardet in a sprint. He's not a sprinter, but we just beat Bardet. Jupa took fourth, too. Could that be the points jersey as well? 2 stage podiums. Mountain Climbers jersey. Possibly the points jersey. Oh, I think that might have been enough. Maurice is 8th. Castroviejo's 19th. We'll have him beat. Perez, I don't know where he was in points. That's the big question now. I've got more points than everybody else on the stage. So unless Perez was one of those riders who was right there in the top 5, I think we got it. What?
Now for the race highlights.
I still suck as a rider. Are you kidding me? I'm able to do this? This is awesome. I'm so used to playing that stage racer that is very specific on what you can do. And you see guys like Alaphilippe do this kind of stuff. Van Avermaet do this kind of stuff. To get myself into a situation where I could actually perform and do something. I still suck. But just hitting a 71, getting that little bit of hills, getting that little bit of acceleration, it's crazy. Now, overall, I'm still well off the pace, 39th, but I got it by a huge margin, actually, in the end. Sprint jersey. Mountain jersey. 10th in the under 25s, not worried about that. Team, we suck, but we moved up to 14th. We were down in 18th earlier. That was fantastic. And that's going to be worth some points. There you go. First distinctive jersey one. Got 2 of them. 25 points. Team eval. First, second. Boss loves me now. And I picked up 52 points. I just leveled up again. In just 2 days, I leveled up twice. Level 4. Welcome to another level. Oof, look at this one. This is a little different. Hills +4. Cobble +2. Acceleration, stamina, resistance. That is... Those are the key components for Northern Classics Strider. Puncher, what was the difference here? 1 more for acceleration. 1 less for cobbles. I kind of like that because I'm not going to be on cobbles all the time. Sprinter, that helps. Don't need time trial. Climber, there's a lot more going on here. I'll have to compare that. Okay, 1 less acceleration, so no, I don't need the recovery part. Baradeur comes with flat, that's certainly good. I like the climber one though. What was the resistance? Everybody's 62. Getting that no matter what. Same with the stamina, so no difference there. Recovery only going to the stage racer. Acceleration, not as worried about that. It's a 72 or 73. see, what was the difference here? 2 hills? I'd rather have 2 hills. More acceleration or more cobble? I'll take the acceleration right now. Trying to keep it balanced. So we'll go with puncher. That was awesome. That was just awesome. I'm going to move forward just one day so that I can see some things. For one, we've got another skill. Let's go ahead and put that in there so we can get our monthly. Make that worthwhile. So now I'll get 60 points every month. One more level would give me 65. And now we're at 73. So I've gone from a 69 to a 73 in 2 days. And 2 breakaway podium finishes. And that'll be worth some points. So we should be on the board, I think. Here in Gate, 18th right now. Super Prestige, Gate, and there we are. Yeah, 39 points. Cool. Well, that's going to do it for this episode. I'm Decathlon Gamer, and remember, I'm aiming for the best of the best. So if you're ready to join me on my journey, hit subscribe, and tune in next time on my Road to the Record. Bye for now.